As SailGP resumes this weekend in New York following the cancelled event of Rio, I'm asking the question, is it time for SailGP to ditch their solid wing sails? Back in the 1988 America's Cup, we saw Dennis Conner's Stars and Stripes using a solid sail. This was against Michael Fay's NZ1, the huge monohull, and it was a very one-sided match. And then move on to 2010, when we saw the dog match versus Alinghi. We had USA 17, and we remember Oracle BMW with Jimmy Spithill helming that vast trimaran, and that again was a one-sided match. And then move on to the 2013 America's Cup, the 34th America's Cup, which was held in the AC72s. This was the dawn of the foiling era. They weren't designed as foilers, but they did have the solid wing sails from word go, and by the time the America's Cup match happened fully, they were foiling even upwind. And then in the 35th America's Cup, we moved on to the AC50. They went to a smaller boat, but still with a solid sail. And these became the F50, which we see now on the SailGP circuit. The problem is when these boats capsize, the solid wings sustain damage, and this will often take them out of that event, and maybe even the next event. And we've also seen the wing collapses. We first of all saw the New Zealand wing just collapsing as they were going downwind, and then the Brazilians in practice lost their wing, and most recently the Australian team of Tom Slingsby when their wing collapsed in the pre-start. And this is what led to the Rio event being cancelled and SailGP deciding they needed to beef up their wings. The reason I say is it time to ditch the wing is we can look at the America's Cup more recently, where we've had the AC75 and the smaller AC40s that they've used in the Women's and Youth America's Cup, and also for the preliminary acts. These use dual skin mainsails, and they've been shown to be very efficient and maybe even lighter. Maybe not as efficient as a solid wing sail, but if you capsize with one of these, you just get towed back upright and you can get back on your way. And for the logistics of SailGP, when you look at how they have to transport these wings around the place, they're fragile, they have to be looked after, and they take up a lot of space. If you just had mainsails that you could raise on a mast, it could be a lot easier. While I was at the Sanctuary Cove International Boat Show, I bumped into Ben Kelly, who's a multi-hull expert at North Sails, and I asked him his opinion on it. So Ben Kelly of North Sails, this idea of ditching the wings on the F50s for SailGP and going for a twin-skinned soft sail, I've got the feeling that this will make things safer and also easier from the whole transport point of view. Do you think it's a feasible idea?
Absolutely. You've got to imagine the wing is such a complex thing, engineered, highly engineered, but also so hard to handle. And it's that difficulty in handling that we see when a storm comes through or something like that, where it can all go pear-shaped. So my question is, if the top, highest performing boats in the world, AC75s, can cope with soft sails, they can lower them easily after the race, why can't a SailGP boat do that?
When we've seen an F50 capsize, it often means they're out for the next event, definitely for the event that they're currently in. And this would mean you're going to keep the fleet going because, well, we've seen the AC75s fall over. It's a quick tow line to the bow, back upright, out for the next race. And so this is going to help SailGP as well.
I think it's a great idea. North Sails would love to be involved, no problems. And I think there's a lot of safety around the narrative and what you're saying there, and I think it's been well proven, and I think it could be a great step forward. They're already fast enough. It'd just be a small loss in speed, I'm sure.
Most of all, we wish all of the sailors a safe New York SailGP event. We're going to continue bringing you all of the analysis and our thoughts on sailworld.com and yachtsandyachting.com, as well as on this channel, so please do subscribe using the button down here. Many thanks for watching.